I'm Dave by name, and in this short video, I'm gonna be explaining to you guys the difference between front-end developer and back-end developer, and then we'll round it up with a full-stack developer. I hope you enjoyed the video. So, without any ado, let's dive right in. Okay, guys, so here we are, and the question is, what is the difference between a front-end developer and a back-end developer? Well, a front-end developer is a person who develops the user interface, that's UI. Could be a website, an application, or games. Basically, a front-end developer that deals with every features and graphics you see on websites or mobile applications. Okay, so a front-end developer is responsible for the look of a website, application, games, in fact, anything you can see on your screen or your device. Right? And things the front-end developer handles includes the following, like they handle style, they handle fonts, colors, the button, the layout of a website, and navigations, even the images and animations, like your content organization, the way the content on your website are organized, or the content that appears on your screen on your mobile application, either native app or web apps, the way all those things are organized. All these things are done by a front-end developer. And I want you to note one thing. Don't don't misunderstand the front-end developer for a web designer. However, a web designer can also be a web developer, and everything a front-end developer develops or builds is as a result of a design. So the design patterns is follow is done by a web designer, but the web developer himself can be a web designer too. Okay, so let's move further. Okay, so as we said earlier, everything displayed on your screen that you can see right now and navigate is all the work of a front-end developer. So let's look at one example. A static website is mainly developed by a front-end developer. When you see static website, they don't have any dynamic functionality. They are just there. They don't generate data. They don't generate random stuff. It's what was written and what was uploaded when the site was created that will be there anytime you visit the website. There is no new thing. It doesn't take information. Rather, it just have a static information there for you to just go and read and go back. Okay, so as we wrap it up, we say it's a style of programming that focuses on the coding and creation of elements, and features of a website that will be seen by a user. It's about the visual features of a website, applications, and many others, and their functions as well. Okay, so we're done with that. Let's move further to a backend developer. Yeah, so who is a backend developer? I think you might be guessing the answer right now. A backend developer is the person that designs, a dynamic website. Well, that's that sounds somehow okay. Let's let's say something more logical. Okay, a backend developer is responsible for the activities that happen behind the scene of websites or applications. Okay, if you are wondering what a dynamic website is, let's say a school website is usually a dynamic website. Yeah, a dynamic websites are websites that they generate information, they take information, and they process information and output different information based on your input or your query. Okay. Um. Okay. Let's take a look at this. I'm pretty sure most of you must have visited some websites or a website at a time where you are being asked to, to subscribe to their newsletter. Yeah, something like that. Or you were provided a contact form and asked to fill, and then at the end of the day you submit the form after filling it. Okay, and then you'll be wondering, okay, you filled the form and submitted it, where did the information in the form goes? Well, that's the work of a backend developer. Wherever the information you submitted goes is controlled and done by a backend developer using the backend language. So when you submit a form, it goes to a database. So the program that controls the action or the activities of the database is done by a backend developer. So a backend developer is responsible for a database related activities and programming or whatever. You get that? So in other words, we can say a backend developer and they build dynamic websites. Yeah. And when you want to build a dynamic website, that means you dive into a backend development. Okay. Then a backend developer does the following as well. They build codes, they troubleshoot and debug web applications, they manage database as well as framework utilization. Okay. Okay, guys. With that being said, who then is a full stack developer? Well, I guess you already know the answer. In a very simple terms, a full stack developer is someone that has a skill of a front-end developer and also a back-end developer. Okay, so basically a full stack developer, he does both front-end and back-end. So that's a full stack developer. Okay, so we don't have to spend much time on that. It's very simple. Okay, so guys, I think this is where I went in this video. Maybe some other time we can go deeper on some topics, but for now we'll pause here. Okay, you guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you got what you were looking for. If the video was helpful to you, please subscribe to my channel and like the video so you'll get updated whenever I drop a new content. Thank you, guys.